Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. In this problem, we are going to solve alien dictionary. This is the hard problem. We will try to solve this in easy way. Like we will break this problem to subproblems and it will be easy then. So let's try to understand this problem. And in this problem, we are given an alien language, uses English alphabet, but order of letter is unknown. We are given a list of words sorted according to the alien language rules, and the task will be find the correct order of letter. If multiple valid orders exist, return any one, and if there is no valid order possible, then we simply return empty string. And the word sorting method will be same like the English dictionary, that we compare the characters and the first mismatch decides the order. So when we compare two consecutive words, we get a hint about letter order. So if I compare the BAA with ABCD, so first letter is B, and in this word the first letter is A. So we can say the B is greater than A, means B comes before A. So this is the graph problem, and each letter is the node, and when X is less than Y means B is less than A, then it is a directed graph, means B points to the A, and final answer will be topological sort of this graph. And if there is any cycle exists, then it is impossible and we will simply return empty string. Let's try to understand this problem with the visualization. So first take the first word and the second word. So in this word, the B is greater than A. So our first edge will be B towards the A. Now we will move to the another string and we will check the second string with the third string. So the A will be cut from the A because these are the same in the lexicographic order, and B is also same, C is also same, and D is greater than A. So we will check that we will find another lexicographic edge, that will be D is greater than A, D towards the A. Now we will check in the other two. So the A is greater than C, so we will write it down. Now we will check another two. So in this, CA is equal to CA, so we will not check, and the B is greater than D, so we'll write it down. So according to the DFS plus stack, the topological order, the finished order in DFS will be C, A, D and B, and when we pop out from the stack, then our answer will be B, D, A, C. So that means that we got a solution for the problem, and there exists one solution. So as you can see, the explanation that I have given is same as this explanation, and this is valid ordering, so we will return true. So this problem is having three sub problems. So I will define, like there will be three steps. So for first step will be, we will build the graph using the nodes plus edges for word pair. Second step will be DFS of with cycle detection, in which we detect the cycle exists in the solution or not, and we will fill the stack in the topological order. Our third step will be build result string from stack. Now before moving to the code, let's try to analyze one more edge case that we have to take care of. So that will be when the array will be ABCD and AB. When the array will be ABCD and AB. So in this case, if we compare both the string, so the A is equal to the A and B is equal to the B, but all the string length is finished here, so we cannot move forward, and CRD is remaining. And in the problem statement, we are given that if all characters in the short word match the beginning of the longer word, the shorter word is considered smaller. So in this case, the AB is shorter, so it is considered as the shorter one. So if the array will be AB and after that ABCD, then this will be, but here as we can see, the ABCD is previous and then AB, so this is wrong order and we simply return the empty string in this case. Now let's try to analyze one more edge case. So as you can see, if I compare the both, so the edge will be A greater than C, and then we will compare these both. So in this we will check that C is directed to E, and again this, so that will be E greater than A. And when we make the DFS plus stack, so we will find out that A is greater than C, C is greater than E, so that will be A, then C, then E, and E. After that we again have the A, and A have C. So this will be the cycle again and again, and it will be infinity. So in this case we will simply return the empty string. Now as we have analyzed the problem, now let's try to code this same visualization in the code. So our first step will be build graph for the nodes, build graph in which the node plus edges for word pairs. So let us take the vector int for the adjacency matrix, in which we will store the graph, and we will take the size as 26 since there are 26 letters in the alphabet. And then we will take another vector of boolean value, and we will take we will name this as exist, and we will initialize the value as false. We will mark all the characters. For that we will start with the for loop, and we will take the auto keyword, and we will do the words, and then we will take the character char C where the word exists C minus A, since we are doing the conversion from character to the string, to the int, because if we take the character value, then it will be difficult for us to track, so the int value will be easy for us. So now let's take the step 2. The step 2 is, now we will find out the edges for this. So for that we will start a loop from I equal to 0 to words dot size, from starting to the end, and we will take the size and simply do I plus plus. And since we are comparing the I and I plus 1 string, so we have to do -1. Now we will take two variables of string w1, in which we will store the words of 0 or words of I, and another one string w2 of words of I plus 1. Then we will take a variable of found match, and store false initially. After that we will take a variable min_length, in which we will store the minimum of length for the word 1 and word 2. Since we cannot proceed further, as I have told in the edge case, that in this edge case, as I have told, that we have to move to the shorter path, shorter string length. Now we will loop from 0 equal to j less than min length till the min length and j plus plus. After that we will compare the first string character and the second string character, so that will be w1i is not equal to wj is not equal to w2j. This will be j. And if these are not equal, then we will simply push them in our adjacency list. So that will be w1j minus a, since we have to do conversion. Then we will do the pushback in w2 of j minus a. And since we found the mismatch, so we will simply do as true and we will break the loop. So in this for loop, I have done this condition, as I have already told you before, that this condition. So if I compare b, let's take this ABCD and ABCA. So if I do run of this, so that will be min length will be same ABCD and ABCA, that will be 4. When these are not equal, we will make the adjacency list, like we make the edge. So the A and A is equal, so this will be continue. The loop will go to I equal to 1, so B is equal to B, so this will continue. C is equal to C, this will also continue. D is not equal to A, so this will make another edge and we will store it in the graph. Now another condition that I have told, that if there is no mismatch and length will be not equal, then we simply return empty string. As I have told you before, that in this words the A will B is matched, but these both string length is different, so we simply return empty string. Now our step 2 will be DFS plus cycle detection plus topological order. In this we will simply take the vector of int visited 26, 0. I have already told the logic of cycle detection in one of my previous problem, that name is core schedule 1. I have also mentioned the link in the description, please check it out for the detailed video, but I will try to explain it in shorter here also. So we will take another vector that will be pathVisited and initialize with 0. And now, as I have talked, that we will take a stack of int size. Now we will run the loop from I equal to 0 to 26 letter, and we will check if exist and end not equal to visited. Then I will simply do the DFS of I, adjacent list, visited, pathVisited, and pass the stack also, so that we can store the result in that. If we got a cycle, then we will simply return empty string. So this means we got the cycle. After this, we will simply take a result empty string in which we have to make the result, and we will do while not equal to st.empty, and then we will do result plus equal to, and then we have to do the conversion from into string into character. So we will do the st.top plus a, and we will pop that element from the stack, and at last we simply return result. Now our 70% code is almost completed, but the DFS part is also remained. So now we will take a bool of BFS, and then we will do int of I node. This will be vector of vector, int and adjacency, since we have to pass the reference for that, and then we will take a visited, and then we will take a vector of int for the path visited, and in the last we simply stack int sc. First, when we visit any node, so we will initialize both the values as 1, and then we will run a loop from starting to the end. So we will use the auto keyword, and we will iterate through the adjacency matrix, and we will check if the node is not visited, and check the DFS of it comma adjacent list comma visited comma path visited comma st. Then we simply return true. That means we got a cycle. Else, if path visited, then we also return true. This means that we got a cycle. And at last, for the backtracking, we will do path visited of node equal to 0, and we will push the element in the stack, and if we doesn't get any solution, then we simply return false. Now that's it. That's the whole program, and let's try to compile this. As you can see, we have successfully compiled this program. Now let's try to submit this program. Its time complexity is big of n into L. Let n be the number of words and L be the average length of each word. So building the graph will be big of n into L, since we traverse every character across all words. DFS travels visit each node and each net once, so that will be big of v plus e, where v is equal to the 26. So that will be constant time, so that will be big of n. So the dominant term is big of n into L, total characters across all words, and its time complexity is big of n, since we are using a adjacency list and all others array are fixed size 26 letter, like adjacency list, exist, path visited, and the stack, and the recursion depth is at most 26 letter, so that will be also big of 1. And we have solved this hard problem. Please give reviews in the comment section. Thanks for your patience and watching the video.